Okay, doing an oil filter change on the 2005 G500. This is the M113 engine, so it's going to be the same for an ML500. Any with a 500 series, 4.3, 3.7, 3.5, 3.2, they're all essentially the same. They use the same filter and everything. That's the beauty of these modular engines that Mercedes made. Now I'm going to be sucking the oil out through the dipstick tube. So we're going to remove the dipstick. It's a little dirty. And sticking the vacuum tube all the way down. I've started and run the engine for about 10 minutes to warm it up. So that's firmly down at the bottom. Just give it a few pumps and get her sucking. And there you can see the oil flowing down. So that's going to take a few minutes. So now while that's being done, we can remove the filter. Let me get you set up so you can see this. Where did I put my cap wrench? This is a 903 cap wrench, which will work on almost every Mercedes. They just use a 1/2-inch drive socket. You simply unbolt it. So we're going to let it sit up. We're going to unscrew it most of the way and let it sit there and drain back down in. So the oil drains down into the engine, and it's going to take about 10 minutes to vacuum all that oil out. So I'll be back in a few minutes once most of the oil's drained out, down back out of here. And then I can do the filter. Hey, that's stuck. There we go. Back in a minute. Okay. So now we're going to pull out the cap. This is the messy part. I change my filters twice between oil changes. Oil change intervals are like 15,000 kilometers. I generally change my filter, just pop in a new filter halfway through. It's something someone suggested at some point on some YouTube video years and years ago, and made a lot of sense. Anyway, so we're going to pull the filter out. And this is going to be grippy. And simply pop the old filter off. So we're going to chuck that. Now with your filter kit, it's going to come with all the new O-rings. And oddly, even though they use the same filter, some of these Mercedes use different numbers of O-rings. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got the fourth one up, sealing the cap. And you just pop these off with a pick or a screwdriver. Come on. Okay. So we'll do the little tiny one from the very tip. Pop a new one on there. Then you do the middle one, or second bottom one, I guess. And here's we've got two different sizes. The bigger one on this one. Oh, hold on a second. Which one's the new one? This is the new one. Sorry. The old one mixed up with it. And the new top seal. which goes in this top groove. It doesn't go down there. See, there's a wider groove there, not at the very, very top. There's a wide groove there. It goes in the wide groove. Okay. I'm going to clean this off. Pop the filter on. And then, whoo, don't you go in there. If this was filthy in here, we would clean it. This is just old oil. It's not a big deal. I'm going to drop the filter cap back down. I see the seal. Nope. And snug that up. And we are still pumping oil. And remove the cap. Always check for nastiness under the cap. Look for white foam, which indicates a blown head gasket, or no. Into the great beyond. Crap. Back in 5 minutes. Okay, located and cleaned my cap. As I was saying, look for white goo that looks kind of like mayonnaise or milkshake on the end of the cap. That means you're driving really, really short distances. The car's not warming up, or you may have a head gasket leak. Our oil just ended. As you can see, the tube is not sucking anything up anymore. I'll give it a couple more pumps. But you can probably hear the sputtering. So now I'm going to appease this. Usually I get, there we go. Stuck up under there, so it'll drain back down in. Oil capacity on this truck is 8 liters. On the 6 cylinders, the M112 based engines, it is 7.1 or 7.2 liters. A little bit less because it's a smaller engine. The 4.3 and the 5 liter and the 5.5 liter, I think, are all 8 liters, but this one is 8 liters. I buy Dixie cups in packages, snip off the bottom. Perfect oil funnels. I'm using Castrol Syntec 550. It is, where is it on the back? MBBM. Does have the Mercedes endorsement back here somewhere. Damn, I can't find it. Anyway, it's on there. 550 is fine. Summertime, don't use 550 in the winter, but when it's the hottest months of the summer and I have to do stop and go highway driving, 550 is fine. Now we're just going to dump in 8 liters of oil and hopefully not miss and make a spill. My Dixie cup moved. There we go. Again, 550 is an approved weight for summer driving. 550 or 050. So that's 5 liters. I'm going to put in the other 3 and we will be back in 1 second once I put in the other 3 liters. Okay, I've actually put in 2.5 liters because you do not want to overfill your oil. Bad things happen when you overfill oil. Better to have it a liter less than a liter over. Much better. Let's check the dipstick. And with rundown from the crankcase, that's just about right. I'm going to put the oil cap on, start the engine, run it for 2 minutes, then turn it off, wait 5 minutes and check the oil level again, top up if necessary. Once that's done, I'll show you how to reset the trip computers to reset your oil change interval. Back in a second. Okay, now we're going to reset the oil the oil maintenance reminder. Turn the key to the second position. Menu display to service. This is service B. Push the reset button, the one I've got my thumb on, for 2 seconds. It should service interval reset with R button for 3 seconds. Release and then push again, hold for 3 seconds. Service interval has been reset. Yay! Service B in 15,000 kilometers. Anyway, I'm going to be doing most of the B service, if not all of it, within the next month or so, so I'm not worried about the B service. I just did an oil change and reset. That's basically the oil change for me. Anyway, thanks for watching. All good to go.